Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about a very specific degree that I have been charting for quite some time. And it is 23 degrees of Taurus. Now, I will further explain why this is so important in all the research that I've done tracking this degree mark. But before I continue on, I want to remind everyone to sign up for my free newsletter. Go to galacticcenter.org and you will get all of my predictions delivered to your email address every week free. Now, while you're there, please pay attention and check out my Patreon page. This is where you can become part of a spiritual community. And so many offerings, just see what's offered, you'll love it. And don't forget my Galactic Planner. Go to galacticplanner.com, and with that, you will have all your personal predictions from your own birth chart delivered to your calendar on your phone or computer. All of the interpretations of what your transits mean. And now your dashas will be included in that. There is no calculation like this for your individual chart out there. Go to galacticplanner.com. Don't miss out. And if you want to study with me, I have a school, University of Vedic Astrology. You can join anytime. Go to universityofvedicastrology.com. All right, so what am I talking about? It's when planets come to this degree of 23 degrees of Taurus. I have found monumental events happen at this point in time. And it's very interesting because when you think about it, the fixed star that sits there is actually the fixed star called Rigel. And Rigel is the star of wealth. And people that have this star in their chart, planets within 1.5 degrees, no, you can't go to 3 degrees, it's way out of orb, 1.5 degrees, which means 23, 24 degrees, okay, of Taurus or Scorpio will bring great wealth. So the opposition brings great wealth as well. I have found that in my book on money and astrology, I went through the charts of many billionaires, like about 15, and all of them, except for 1 or 2, had that degree in their chart. It's just phenomenal. Rigel represents great wealth and money. But I have also found that this degree is monumental in catastrophic events. Now, why am I even talking about this right now? Because Jupiter is going to be 23 degrees of Taurus, and I want everyone to be prepared. So I am looking at around April 8th through the 15th. It will be 23 degrees of Taurus. And actually, what I find very interesting is that we have the full moon, which is happening around the time that this happens. So looking at the full moon, it happens April 12th. And on that day is right in between April 8th through the 15th, when Jupiter is there at 23 degrees of Taurus. Let me give you an idea why I think it's a big deal. Because, and if you've gotten my new book, which is my predictions from the years of 2024 to 2042, I charted time periods when Jupiter was at that degree mark, or other planets, even Saturn. Saturn is horrific around that degree. As a matter of fact, on September 11th, 2001, Saturn was 21 degrees of Taurus. So right after that, Saturn was, all that calamity and trying to going to war and everything that happened because of 9/11. Saturn was at that degree mark. Now, in the ancient astrology, Vedic astrology books, it has been noted that whenever Saturn goes into the nakshatra Rohini, which is where this is at, that catastrophic events will occur. So this is important to take note of. And, you know, basically, the nakshatra Rohini is a pretty easy nakshatra, but I'm telling you, this works. So I'm looking at those points. Now, I want to give you the exact degree portions of the nakshatras. So Rohini is in Taurus, needless to say, completely in Taurus. Some of the nakshatras overlap. And so Rohini extends, let's see, Rohini extends from (10 degrees of Taurus to 23 degrees, 20 minutes of Taurus. So it's right there on the cusp. If you get past the 20-minute point, you're going to have that it's in the nakshatra of Mrigashira. So Mrigashira starts at 23 degrees 20 of Taurus. So it's on the cusp there. And to be perfectly honest with you, Mrigashira is ruled by Mars and it's more detrimental. But in the ancient book that I have read, it specifically says, the great seers of astrology, they say that when Saturn is in Rohini, now it's no other planet though, Rohini, Saturn in Rohini, that catastrophic events will happen. This will probably be in effect in the year of 2030. Saturn will be there again because Saturn will be in Taurus and it will be with Uranus in K2. I go into explicit detail in my book about predictions 2024 to 2042. By the way, if you want that book, you can go to Amazon or go to my website. And it's my newest book. And it's World Predictions 2024 to 2042. And all those years are covered. But going back to the here and the now, where we have Jupiter is going to be right there at 23 degrees. Well, you think Jupiter, that's a great planet. So I just talked about Saturn. So let me tell you something. For your information, the bombing of Pearl Harbor, Jupiter was 23 degrees of Taurus. The attack in China, the Tiananmen Square massacre, where the government went in and killed all these students that were simply protesting, Jupiter was 23 degrees of Taurus. Now, one more that is monumental, I think, if you want to talk about war, bombing, and catastrophes, it is the bombing of Hiroshima in 1945. Uranus, the planet of sudden unexpected changes, was 23 degrees of Taurus. This is huge. So, as I said, be prepared for something huge about to come down and happen. Probably will involve the United States in a big way. Absolutely. April 8th through the 15th, look out, Jupiter's 23 degrees of Taurus. So with that, I think I'll just put that warning out. I hope it's wrong. Because there's been other times, let me tell you, that Jupiter and other planets have been 23 degrees of Taurus and nothing happened. But we have so many other things going on the month of April that I predict something big of an attack nature, as all of these dealt with attacks. Yes, 9/11, bombing of Hiroshima, bombing of Pearl Harbor, and the massacre at Tiananmen Square. Something of this nature will transpire. So be cautious, be aware. We're about to go into a period of a revolution, war, crazy things happening, and it's sort of like something that needs to happen so that the air can be cleared, as terrible as that sounds. So I wish nothing like this needs to happen. Wish we lived in a world of peace and prosperity and abundance and wealth and happiness. But one day we will. And there really is no reason why you can't, in your own individual life, aspire to that. So with that, I think I'll close. Remember, if you would like more information on me, go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org. Thank you.